Hey, what up, people? It's your boy, Mr. Locario, the bad boy of the dating game. What's good? So, I got an email from my dude. I'm gonna keep his name out of it because I don't think he wants me to say his name. But he says, I'm a rapper. I have a little problem that keeps happening. I meet girls and they are really hot and they think I'm cool and good looking and all that. And sometimes they come over, then I can see that they are turned off by my modest apartment, cheap furniture, and old pickup truck. Sometimes I can bang them if they've been drinking, but it's usually only if they've been drinking because in their sober minds, they don't like that I'm poor. I think it's some kind of natural instinct to have a provider or something. I also tell them that I'm a musician, but that doesn't help much because they think I'm a dreamer. The truth is when they're drunk, I sometimes don't even want to bang them, but I would rather be a gentleman and go out with them a few times first. But experience has taught me that if I don't bang them when I have a chance, there often won't be a second chance. My question to you is, how do I fake it until I make it, or at least keep the girls around? Should I not let them see my humble abode? What the hell do I do? I'm not making this crap up. I have game. I can talk to girls and they like my confidence, but I can't fake the success that they so desire. Alright, so this is the thing. First of all, you shouldn't bang drunk chicks. Don't have sex with drunk chicks at all, okay? The reason why I say this is because drunk chicks, they are, they're not in their right mind, and if they are the type of chicks who feel, you have some type of chicks who feel guilty after they have sex, just in general, for, in certain situations. So you don't want to get into a situation where you're having sex with this chick and she's drunk, and then, when she sobers up, she starts to feel like you took advantage of her and she's feeling all upset now about what happened. And then, some of these girls can, bring charges up on you, like, oh, he tried to force himself on me, he took advantage of me, he raped me. You don't want to get into that situation because those situations happen. So, I tell guys, do not bang drunk chicks. Like, if a chick is drunk, don't fuck with her. A lot of dudes, they have this mindset of trying to get chicks drunk and bring them back to the crib to have sex with them, and I'm like, that's not a good move. There's a difference between a chick being tipsy and a chick being pissy drunk. Like, if you out with a girl and y'all drinking and y'all kind of tipsy, that's cool or whatever. But if a chick is, laid out drunk, or if she's like, it seems like you can tell when a chick is fucked up. You understand? So don't even bother with that. That's one thing right there. But, you were saying that, sometimes I can bang them if they've been drinking, but it's usually only after they've been drinking because in their sober minds, they don't like that I'm poor. And this is the thing. You don't need money to bang women. You don't need money to have sex with women. Do you understand? And you were saying that, you think it's some kind of natural instinct to have a provider or something, which is why you think they need the money and why they don't like you because you're poor, or why they're not, they wouldn't bang you if they were sober because they see you're poor, and then since you don't have any money to protect and provide for them, then they're not going to want to have sex with you. Now, of course, women will be attracted to a guy who has some paper and has some shit like that. That shit happens. But at the same time, you guys have to remember that women love penis. They love to get fucked. Do you understand? It's not just you that want the sex. These chicks want sex too. So you do not need to have money to fuck chicks, because chicks want to fuck regardless. No matter how much chicks want to front or fake or act like, they need a wait to get to know you and all this bullshit that they try to tell you. These chicks like getting penis. They like the dick. So, you don't need to have money to bang these girls. Listen, I used to bang chicks when I was living with my mom. I had no money. I was sharing a room with my little brother, and I still was bringing girls in a spot and having sex with them. So you don't need to have all this money and shit to have sex with these chicks. You understand what I'm saying? And you were saying that you saying sometimes you don't even want to bang them, but would rather be a gentleman and go out with them a few times first, but experience has taught me that if I don't bang them when I have a chance, there won't be a second chance. See, you don't need to be on some gentleman shit and go out with chicks. See, this is the thing. Like, you can go out with chicks if you want to go out with chicks. If you want to have, want to have some fun going out on a date, that's cool. But if you really want to have sex with these girls, and you could just have sex with these girls, I don't think that you have to be a gentleman and go out with a chick and do all this gentlemanly like shit if you don't feel like doing that. If you just want to have sex with them, have sex with them. Just decide, for yourself first what you're really trying to do. You understand what I'm saying? Um, Also, you were saying, you said my question is, how do I fake it until I make it, or at least keep them around? Should I not let them see my spots? This is the thing. You should not fake anything. You don't have to fake anything for these women. And this, if you're a rap artist, you want to be a rapper, and that's your dream, you do that, and you do you. Do not do these things for chicks. Do you understand what I'm saying? You're not doing it for them. Women are gonna be around all the time. These chicks are not going anywhere. So you can do your thing, accomplish your dreams, and make it happen. Don't let these women be your motivator for you to be getting your things your things happening. You know what I'm saying? And you know what I'm seeing here really is not about you being poor, or you not really have any money, or you thinking that your houses and all that. It's not that the chicks are not attracted to you because of that. The reason why um you probably are sensing that women are not feeling you in certain situations, or you feel like they need to be drunk in order to have sex with you, because you said in their sober minds they don't like that you're poor. It's not necessarily that them, it's more about you not liking your situation, and that's making you insecure. You understand? And they can sense your insecurity. You understand? And this goes for any guys out there. Like, women can sense when you're insecure about something. They can see it. People can see it. They can feel it. You understand what I'm saying? So you have to own up to your situation. If you want to make it better, you can make it better. But at the same time, do not sit there and be insecure about your circumstances. Do you understand? I'm not saying you have to, like it. You don't have to like your circumstances, and then you can always change it. But don't sit there and be like, oh well, women don't like me because I don't have a lot of money, because that's what's gonna be in your mind, and that's what you're gonna be projecting out into the world, and then the women can sense insecurity, and then the woman will not like you. See, it all starts from you first. The reason why they're not, you feeling like the only way that you can have sex with them is if they're drunk, or the only way they're gonna like you is if they're drunk, is because that's what you're creating. That's what you are putting out there. That's what you set up for yourself. And it started with, how you see yourself, how you view yourself. And then the women are going to follow suit of how you, basically are telling them to view you or to treat you. You understand? It's not necessarily you're verbally saying it, but the energy you're putting out there is that. It's that, I'm insecure about my situation. The only way you're gonna have sex with me is that if you're drunk, and that's what it is. Do you understand? So you got to realize that you're creating your own situation. So if you want your situation to be different, if you want to have sex with these chicks when they're sober and not feel like you can't, have sex with them, if you want to feel like you can have sex with any chick you want when you want to, when you want to make it happen, you have to first, reprogram your mind. That's what it's about. You understand? And don't do this whole fake it till you make yourself. And also, you were saying, you can talk to girls, but I can't fake the success that they so desire. Again, stop thinking about what they want. Do you understand what I'm saying? Think about what you want. Accomplish your own goals, accomplish your own stuff, and go in that direction. Stop, doing things for them. Do things for you. Be the best that you can be. And these chicks they'll be there. They'll follow suit, man. I'm telling you. You just need to be on top of your shit and stop thinking that there's something wrong with you, or you can't get these girls because you don't have all this money and all this other nonsense. You know what I'm saying?